Am beyond excited to be here with you today. And I don't know, have my assistant Manu, are we on? Are we live? Or can you let me know? All right, I think we are live. So welcome. Thank you all for so much support. So many of you have DM'd me, emailed me, told me that you're super excited that I'm doing this. I have to say that I'm all about helping people to rock their midlife, but I have not been fully out of the spiritual closet myself. If you know me, if you follow me, you know I've got more degrees than the thermometer, but I also love woo. I am a Reiki master. I've been carrying tarot cards around for the last, three decades. I probably have 50 decks. I love astrology. I love bringing the conventional skills that I have and combining them with this sort of 5D stuff. So I'm super excited to bring you reading. So if you want a card, let me know. I'm going to talk a little bit about the astrology. Hey, Kelly, good to see you. And I know Jennifer is on. Another Jennifer is joining. So I'm so excited and thank you for all the support. So I guess I'll just say the astrology really quickly because I wanted to give a little recap about what's going on because there's a lot going on. So we are in Libra season right now, and that really means that we want to be balancing the scales in our lives, balancing our energy, recharging after a busy summer, balancing relationships. But what I want to say is that part of the balancing act is not to be trying to keep all the balls juggled at the same time. If you're juggling 12, 13, 14 balls, this is such an important time to drop a few balls, drop a little baggage, let something go. It's been such an intense summer. I don't know about you, but we had this Venus retrograde in Leo. Venus has been Leo since, I believe, June, and she's coming out of Leo in a couple of days. And so there's been this intense kind of a looking at beauty in our life, beauty, values, relationships, all of this energy. She's coming out of Leo, moving into Virgo. And so we've kind of needing to recharge a bit. If you feel that way, give me a heart. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of recharging, maybe at the end of the reading, I'll send you all some Reiki as well. But I know I've been feeling that. So Libra is a time to get back in balance. We've also got eclipse season happening. So we've got an eclipse on the 14th of October and eclipse on the 28th of October. This is a time of transformation. So it's a really good time to see. The first eclipse is all about letting go. What do I need to let go of in my life? And if letting go feels too big for you, think about what baggage could I just set aside for a little while? What ball that I'm trying to juggle could I let go? What relationship maybe that's not working? Could I maybe cut ties for a while, take a little break? So really a really powerful time to try to be in balance. And I'm always saying balance is always changing, right? And we always need to revisit balance. Really exploring what did you learn during this Venus retrograde about what you love, how you love yourself, what your values are, what beauty means in your life. And then really figuring out, what do I want as we've kind of in this last 3 months of the year, October, November, December, kind of what am I wanting to do the next 12 weeks before we hit 2024? So a little bit about the astrology that's going on. I want to let you know too that I am offering something new along with doing these readings on a regular basis here on Instagram and on YouTube. I also have Rockstar readings, and this is where I'm going to take a look at your astrological chart. We're going to look at your sun sign, what lights you up. We're going to look at your rising sign, that motivation for life. We're going to look at your moon sign, which is where you get support for your physical self, your emotional self, your heart. Take a look at some of the transits you might have. And then we're also going to do the gene keys, which is actually a part of human design to help you understand your passion, your purpose, your radiance, how you have the highest level of well-being. And then I'm going to do a little tarot reading for you, kind of throw in a little bit of my coaching skills to help you to come out of this with some real concrete things that you can do moving forward. If you're interested in that, that is in the bio. I'll put it in the link in YouTube as well. So I hope you'll check that out. But let's go ahead and pull a couple cards. Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. Hey, Ellie, good to see you. So if you would like a card, let me know. And then perhaps I'll pull some cards for what we all need to know afterwards. So I know, Jennifer, you probably would like a card. So this is for you, my friend. I'm going to pull a card what you need to know right now. If you have a specific question, let me know. Oh my gosh, that came out really fast. Ace of Swords. So Jennifer, new mindset. Aces are all about beginnings. And so swords are about mind. And so this card is saying at the universe, and I've been seeing your posts, love it, what you're doing. If you don't follow Jennifer, do. She's doing some really cool stuff. So the universe is saying here, there's a new way to think about this situation in your life. Can I cut away kind of my old BS stories, my old beliefs, the old baggage? I think this is great with this Libra system, the Libra happening right now. And how can I bring some new thinking into my life? So if that was helpful, let me know. Kelly says yes. And then I know we've got Carolina and I know Ellie. So this is for you, Kelly. This is what you need to know today. Okay, so, and I'm drawing two cards for you because I'm getting called to do that. So the first card is the 10 of Swords upside down. That's crazy. Ace of Swords came up again. So 10 of Swords upside down is really about, we take a look at it right side up. It's really a card. You can see the character here is not bleeding. It's really a card of kind of being done with some of your ways of thinking, giving yourself a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest. If you have been, your mind has been kind of churning and burning, going over things, it's really a good time to kind of let some of those stories go. And then also pulling, this Ace of Swords that I just pulled for Jennifer, for you, these are both upside down. So seeing, Kelly, can you come up with a new ways of looking at the situation, new belief systems? Can you finally let some of that mind energy go? Our minds are crazy. They are always churning and always looking for what is wrong with us and wrong with our life. They want to help us. Your mind wants to help to protect you from danger. But what this can lead is that kind of overwhelm where you're feeling kind of flattened and you don't know what to do next. So it might be really helpful for you if you don't already have some kind of practice, like a meditation practice, to try to see if you can make your mind more of the servant and less of the master. It's really important to see if you can drop more into intuition in my heart and let some of these thoughts go. So I hope that is helpful. Let's see. Jennifer says my previous comment summed it up. Okay, I didn't see that. But so this is for you, Carolina. And then I'll get to Ellie after that. If you'd like a card, put something in the comments box. All right, so this is for you, Carolina. What do you need to know? All right, I'll pull one from the middle and one from the top. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups, which is a lovely card with whatever you're doing in your intimate relationships. It's working for you. It's right on. This is I love the sort of the kind of angelic figure here. And I love this relationship because these two figures are so equal. One isn't like higher or lower than the other. It's really balanced. So whatever you're doing, particularly this speaks to romantic relationships, keeping that in balance is key. And then you've also got the 10 of Wands upside down. So the 10 of Wands, it kind of be a card of, you're kind of at a place where you're needing to re-examine your energy, what lights you up, how you can keep things going. You can see this character here. He's really pretty tired. So it's kind of like keep going, particularly in this relationship, whatever you have going on in your intimate personal relationships is really working strongly for you. I'm wondering if you can lean a little bit more on that romantic personal relationship to help you to kind of keep going. Because this, 10 of Wands is really about, I think we've all been through a lot with what's been going on in COVID that's really caused us all to restructure our lives. But can you, utilize the strong personal relationships that you have to help you to keep moving going forward? So I hope that made sense for you. Carolina says, yes, just came back from vacation with my husband and we had the best time. So yeah, that's like a big, big positive in your life. All right, this is for Ellie. If you would like a card, just let me know, and I will be happy to grab one for you. And again, this season is really about balance. We just had Mars yesterday conjuncting this, what's called the South Node, is where the eclipse is happening. So kind of can feel, I know myself, I've been feeling a little bit like I was really agitated yesterday, really agitated, trying to like bring in my peaceful calmness. And right now too, the moon just went into Cancer. So that's Cancer is kind of like this weepy, emotional sign. So you might be feeling a little tender, but at the same time, feeling a little edgy of like moving, transforming, wanting things to happen. So it's really an important time to do self-care. It's always important, but I find like when we're moving from summer through fall and looking into winter, it's really important to switch up our self-care and what we're doing. Okay, so this is for that girl. Summer wants a card, so I'm going to pull a card for Ellie, one from the middle and one from the top. Okay, so I love this for you. You've got the Star card upside down, which is a major arcana card. So when you're using tarot, we've got the major arcana, which is the Fool, all the way to the World card, 22 major arcana cards. And then we have the minor arcana, which is kind of like our deck of playing cards. So the Star card is really about just letting your beautiful star self show, be the star of your life. So it's upside down. So I'm feeling like, could you even bring out the star quality that you have? I know I love you here on Instagram. We've been Instagram friends for quite a while, and you share so much joy, so much well-being, so much of that star power. But I'm wondering, can you take it even up to a little bit more level, or even like going within to see what else you can bring without, since it was upside down? And then you've got the King of Cups. So how do you kind of bring more creativity in the work that you're doing, more of the sense of empowerment that's coming from this emotionally connected, loving place, but that's still sort of like a kind of a badass in charge. Like I love the King of Cups because he's really, his divine feminine, his divine masculine is really in balance, and he's not afraid to just come out and show his emotions and show who he is and be soft, but at the same time kind of be that, regal, kingly figure that he is. So beautiful cards for you. And I love, if you don't follow Ellie, do follow her. She has beautiful, just inspirational. She does some wonderful meditations and yoga, and just a really lovely, inspirational idea that she shares every day. So I highly recommend following her. And then this girl, Summer, let me give a little bit of a shuffle here. If you'd like a card, how much? Well, I don't know, Kid Prince 982. The readings are free, so go ahead. If you want a card, just let me know. And this is for this girl, Summer. If you want a card, let me know. And I'm also checking in with YouTube as well, because I know there's some people watching there. I want to make sure that you get cards if you want them. So let me just... All right. Okay, so this is for you, Summer. All right, what do you need to know? Okay, so you've got two cards upside down. So you've got, actually, it's interesting because these are both cards of the balance. So the Justice card is a major arcana card again. And so the Justice card is, kind of, we're thinking about this Libra season of how are you in balance? It's upside down. So it's feeling like your life could be a little bit out of balance. And so thinking about, what can I let go of? What do I need to do to feel more in balance in my life, to feel like there's more kind of justice and fairness in my life? And then the Four of Pentacles is a card where it can be this card where you're holding on so tightly to your material world. So it's Pentacles, which is about your material world. So your finances, your belongings, it can make it hard to listen to your heart, because you can see this character is like his feet chakras are, all of his chakras are blocked. So can you let go a little bit of both things that will help you come into balance, and also, being able to trust a little bit more and let go of holding on so tightly to material things, so you can actually feel your heart, you can feel divine guidance coming from within, and also feel that energy of the earth coming from below. So let's see. Rita says, will I receive and sign my LVMH a contract? Do I have a message again? So I don't read in terms of I read more in terms of the energy that you're experiencing right now, but I'm happy to pull some cards for you, Rita Sharma. So I will do that. Okay, so this is for Rita, and then I will pull some for the other people on YouTube and go back to, hey, Kathy, good to see you. So let's see. So this is for Riti. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So I'll pull one card for you. When will I receive and sign my MV? So you've got the, again, this 9, same cards are coming up, which is interesting. This 9 of Wands. So I would say right now, what can you do to recharge yourself? So it feels like this contract, this issue that you're having right now has been kind of like you've been clawing and fighting your way up to the top. Perhaps see if you can pause a little bit, give yourself a little bit of a break, regroup, keep going, right? So definitely keep going. But like I was saying to the other person watching, can you do a little bit of like the self-care, the regrouping so that you can move up to the next plateau? So I think it's, it's a happening thing, but it's really a matter of also doing what you need for yourself to raise your vibration so you can continue to move forward in this direction. All right, John Smith. I don't need your date of birth right now for this. If you do want those Rockstar readings, I do need your date of birth. If you're interested in that and have questions, also reach out to me at themidlifewhisperer.com. That's themidlifewhisperer.com, or just go ahead and put a message here on YouTube or on Instagram if you're watching on Instagram. So this is for John. Okay, so John, everyone's got upside down cards today. It's interesting because I feel like the upside down energies are a little bit more blocked, not sort of as direct as we want to be. So needing more clarity. So the 6 of Cups is really about connecting with your younger self, connecting with that inner child so you can bring more play into your life. Can you also connect, if you have children in your life, connect with them more, finding that wisdom from kind of going back in time, even remembering times when you felt more joyful and lit up, and can you visualize that and bring that into your present reality? This card is really a lot of kind of sentimentality and connecting with our kind of former child self and bringing that energy into your present reality. Okay, love from Canada, Tammy Hay. So this is for Tammy. I need to check about my health. Okay, and next, Kathy, I will get to you. Menu, awesome, thank you. If you want a card, let me know. So I'm pulling for Tammy Hay next, and then I'm going to pull for Kathy. So let's see, Tammy, this is for you. You need to know a little bit more about your health. Check about your health. Okay. So you've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is really about exploring new ideas, kind of finding a freshness. So in terms of checking about your health, I think it's yes, checking about your health is key, but also as you're exploring with your health, are you looking at all the angles? Are you getting a second opinion? I mean, I'll say myself, I am a breast cancer survivor. I just finished, I had actually an MRI 2 days ago. It's fine. I'm totally in remission, but when I was going through my my healing journey to deal with this diagnosis, I didn't leave a stone unturned. I did all the, check with all the conventional people. I got a second opinion. I had a functional medicine doctor. I had a naturopath. I had a OD. I had a lot of people on my team. So in terms of your health, what this card's saying to me is, can you look at it with fresh eyes? Yes, check about your health, but maybe check about it from a various different angles, because there's many ways to do healing work. So I hope that's helpful for you. All right, this is for you, Kathy. Again, if you'd like a card, either on YouTube or Instagram, let me know, and I will be happy to pull one for you. Let's grab a quick sip of water here. All right, what does Kathy need to know about dreaming bigger? All right, so pulling 2 cards for you. Okay. So you've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is really about kind of being in this masculine foundation of transformation. So thinking about even the tools that you already have to be more of your authentic self to help you transform to the next level. And then you've got this is the 3 of Wands as well. So this is all about dreaming bigger, is really grounding into your spiritual energy. That's this card here, really grounding into like that claiming who you are as you feel for new transformational energies that are coming. As I was saying, that we've got this eclipse season. So the eclipse on the 14th is really all about clearing out. And then it's what's called the tail of the dragon, the one that is happening at Libra. And so really looking at, okay, what do I need to clear out so I can be more myself? And then what do I need to bring in that's new? And then you've got this three of wands, which is really, you can see this, he's waiting for his ship to come in, literally. You can see that there, that he's like literally waiting as kind of things are a little dry. So I would say work on what you can with yourself, with developing your spiritual practice, coming more into your own authenticity, sort of connecting with that divine masculine. So you really feel empowered with this next level of being, and then just wait for your ship to come in. So I hope that was helpful. All right. So if you would like a card, let me know. I want to kind of pull cards for everybody. Oh, I have to pull a card for Jennifer F., who wasn't able to make the live. If you'd like a card live now, let me know and I will get one for you. But this is for Jennifer, who is amazing. She actually creates decks. So I will hopefully be working with her maybe in 2025. I would love to know, what kind of deck would you like to see? So this is for Jennifer. These cards just kind of popped out. I've got 3 here for you. All right. So we've got the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card I see so common with midlife, where we need to take the blindfolders off and get out of kind of this fear and stuck mindset and realize that everything that is holding us back is really up here. It's all of this mindset. You can see this figure here is very lightly bound. She's kind of stuck in the mud, feeling kind of trapped, but all she needs to do is like wiggle out of her stuff, take off the blindfold, and then she can like go up to her castle, which is over here. So taking that blindfold off, getting out of that stuck mindset. And then you've got, interesting, you've got the Fool upside down and the Devil card. So the Devil card is saying, examining what's holding you back, what's bedeviling you. What are those, stories that you're telling yourself about who you can be. So it's that let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are, seeing the things that normally, hold you back, looking at those old patterns. This eclipse time is a great time to do that. And then the Fool card, it's upside down. So it's kind of like the Fool card is like, yeah, step off that cliff, do that thing that scares you, and know that the universe is going to catch you. I pulled this card this morning for myself, and it was kind of like a nice omen for today of just doing something new, coming out here and, having my cosmic coming out party and being more of myself. So I know you have so much of that in you. So figure out what's keeping you stuck, what's bedeviling you, and then just jump out. Okay, because it seems to have frozen. So. Okay, so I'm still on YouTube. Am I still on YouTube? All right. Yep. Yep. Okay, I'm back. All right. So I'm sorry about that. Love technology, right? That's another interesting thing that's happening is we've got Pluto in Capricorn at 27 degrees, which is stationing, which means that Pluto, the planets go, when they go retrograde, it's not that they're actually going backwards. It's that from the perspective of the Earth, it looks like they're going backwards. So what we have is have Pluto dip its tail itself into Aquarius, which is interesting in terms of some of the technology, the AI. We saw more of that a couple months ago. It's in Capricorn now, it's dipping back. So I'm always thinking about that in terms of what's going on with technology. Technology can be awesome, but then it also can be a little bit of a headache. So anyway, if you'd like a card, let me know. I'm going to pull some cards for everybody. So I'm going to pull a card for what we need to let go of, where we're at, and what we need to do to go forward. So where we are at right now. So the same card I just pulled for another viewer. I think we're at, it's a really good time perhaps to look back at your childhood, at your past, and take a look at what lit you up, at times in your life where you felt more joyful. It's a sort of idea of nostalgia. What good in your life from your past can you bring in to your present to help you to find more balance and also to help you transform? When I'm working with clients, I often have them go back and look at their childhood. And I talk about this too in my book, Rock Your Midlife. What did you love to do as a kid? What lit you up? What did you do all day? I know myself, I sort of was very different in my early childhood. And then I sort of shut the door on my true self and just became a people pleaser and a perfectionist. And I've kind of gotten away from that and connecting more with my inner child. So can you connect more with your inner child? Can you connect with the children, the grandchildren in your life? Can you find those sweet moments of joy, either from your past or by connecting with children? In terms of what we have to let go of, letting go, it's interesting to see strength in terms of what we're letting go of. But the strength card is so much about really letting go of taming what is getting in your way. So I just wrote this article today for Crunchy Tales, and it was about anger. So thinking about, we have these strengths, these passions, but what can you do to sort of bring this balance between the sort of your higher, angelic, evolved, conscious self and some of the things that need to be tamed in your life? And also think about this in terms of like, as we're moving we are moving out of this sort of Leo season of what can you do to bring what you learned about yourself with this Venus and Leo moving forward, and what can you let go of? I know for me, I have my rising sign in Leo and my Mars in Leo. So there's a lot of work to be done of understanding how I can transform what I need to let go of moving forward. And then what we can bring gifts. This card keeps coming up. So I'm really feeling like a lot of us just need to recharge. Like summer is a time of so much kind of busyness and so much it's fun. But I think some of us are feeling really tired, especially as you have that transition into September. So really looking at, keeping going, but can you keep going by letting some things go and working more on the self-care? So let's see. So let's see, Kimberly, off again. Video keeps pausing. So, all right, I'm going to live on IG. All right. Okay, I'm going to go live on Instagram because it keeps pausing and I've got more of an audience on Instagram. So I don't know, because it's kind of messing up. So, oops, let's see. So I'm going to just go. I don't think that it's integrating very well. Are you? Oops. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm back, and sorry about the tech issues. I was trying to integrate Instagram with YouTube, and it wasn't quite working. So here I am back on Instagram. So I am happy to pull a few more cards if you would like. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. This has been really fun. It's been a really great cosmic coming out party. If you are interested in me doing more of these, let me know in the comments box. I mean, I certainly am happy to come on once a week and pull some cards. And again, those Rockstar readings are available. If you want to know your sun, your moon, your rising, important aspects, so that you really can have clarity going forward. If you want to understand your gene key, which is a kind of human design, what your purpose is, what lights you up, what your radiance is, what keeps you healthy, and then have a personalized reading to know how you can rock your midlife with follow-up on what you can do next, let me know. Either send me a DM or that link to go ahead and book your reading is in my bio. I would love to do that with you. I've been doing readings and working with tarot in my coaching practice for a long time, but I haven't kind of done it as a standalone, and decided to do it because it's, we're getting towards the end of the year. A lot of people want clarity, and really understanding your astrological chart is so incredibly helpful because you can know what your strengths are, what your blind spots are, what your challenges are, what you're here to grow from, how you can grow. And it really helps you understand what's going on subconsciously. Like, why did your soul incarnate? What do you need to know? So I would love to meet you and do a reading with you. If you'd like me to send you to pull a card for you, I'm going to stay on for another couple of minutes. Let me know, and I will be happy to pull a card for you. So I am using my classic deck from the Rider-Waite deck. I have a whole lot of different decks, but this one I've had for a very, very long time. So it's a trusty and true. Blessings and love. Thank you so much. And DJ, thank you for joining. And if you'd like a card, let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little bit of Reiki. So for those of you who want an energy boost and a little bit of healing, I'm going to do a little meditation and send you some Reiki. And then I'll check back and see if anybody wanted any cards. So if you're not familiar with Reiki, Reiki is a technique from Japan, and it is actually means divine universal life force energy. And it really is the energy of everything. So what happens is you will pull in through me whatever it is you need today. So if you need clarity, if you need calm, if you need peace, if you need more energy, that is what you will receive. So go ahead and just find a comfortable place. If you're not driving or you're able, go ahead and close your eyes and just take a couple deep breaths. There's nowhere else you need to be. There's nothing else you need to be doing. And just come into this present moment. And just be open to receive whatever it is that you need today. So you need more energy, you need more peace, you need some direction, maybe setting an intention for what it is that you want, what you intend to have more of. So I intend to feel more peaceful. I intend to receive some clarity. I intend to receive some healing. And as you're receiving this energy that I'm sending, just visualize a beacon of light moving down through your tailbone, your sacrum, deep into the earth, and then moving back up, just energizing you. And then just visualizing light coming in through the top of your head. And all that energy and light meeting in your heart. And I'm just sending you some Reiki. So just breathing in peace. Exhaling stress. Breathing in love. Exhaling fear. Breathing in clarity. Exhaling overwhelm and confusion. Breathing in courage and confidence. And exhaling self-doubt. So just staying in this energy for another moment, knowing that you can come back to this place, that part of self-care is just regulating your immune system. There's so much in our environment that puts us in fight and flight. And by taking a moment and maybe doing some deep breathing or just putting your hand on your heart, giving yourself some connection and love, you can calm down your nervous system. You can go into that rest and digest and calm down the sympathetic fight and flight nervous system. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for being here today. And then when you're ready, gently opening your eyes and coming back to the space. Watson, thanks for joining. Kimberly, so good to see you. It's so cool to have a neighbor here. I've got people all over the world and people who live down the street. If you'd like a card, I'm going to stay for another moment. This keeps coming up. I don't know what it is, but somebody out there, maybe all of us, need to connect with our younger self. And I think this is such an important card for midlife because I am a proud 60 and I feel like a little kid. People are always asking me, like, how do you have great energy? I don't think of myself as a certain number or a certain getting old. And I know there's all kinds of like pro-aging, anti-aging, aging is amazing, all of these things. I'm eternally everything that I am. And I think that's part of getting into this 5D space, this space where you're connecting with who you are in terms of being part of all that is, this divine self that is within and without, and experiencing the energy. I feel really young and really vibrant, even with challenges like breast cancer and, and being 6 decades old. So I think we need to hear that at midlife, right? That we can connect with that inner child. We can remember that energy of like, get on your bike, grab your hula hoop, grab your paints, your pencils, do some drawing, go barefoot outside. I saw an amazing video of this mom, and she was showing her kids barefoot, and the caption was something like, saying that a grown-up saw her kids barefoot in the woods and was so upset that they didn't have shoes on. No, go barefoot, get grounded, go jump in a lake, go swimming, play. You don't, I think that George Bernard Shaw sums it up best. We don't get, we get old because we stop playing, right? We don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. So go out and play. Hey, April, so good to see you. Ellie, so good to see you. Jennifer says, Ellen, you are a beautiful, joyful soul, an inspiration to all you come in contact with. That's so sweet of you. I feel the same way about all of you. And I think that is the cool thing about Instagram, is that so many women, men too, but I think there's this really special community of women who are shining, who are saying, whatever your age, we are seen, we are beautiful. We can wear a sexy Barbie jumpsuit. That was something I wanted to say with this Venus, to close this Venus retrograde. It's so interesting. The day that Venus went retrograde was right around the time that the Barbie movie came out. And I haven't seen it yet. It's definitely on my list. I live in an island and we don't have a movie theater here. But from what I've heard about it and discussed with people, it's really a new way of looking at our femininity, of looking at like, what is it to be a Barbie? I have a real Ken. My man's name is Ken, so I have a real live Ken doll. But wear the pink jumpsuit. Like, what are you waiting for? Right? Like, go back and just do those things that light you up. So thank you all so much for being here. Again, if you want one of those Rockstar readings, the link for that is in my bio. If you have questions, send me a DM. You can also email me at themidlifewhisperer.com. That's themidlifewhisperer.com. I have tons of other resources for you. I've got 10 tips to rock your midlife. I've got a quiz to help you raise your vibe. And I also have a podcast called Rock Your Midlife. You can watch it on Prime. Oh, good to know. Thank you, Ellie. Kind of a scene in the theater, but I want to see it. So maybe I will check it out on Prime. So thank you for that tip. I know everyone has said it's such a great movie. I've been playing with Funky Nail Color, April. I love, if you don't follow April, it is Persnickety. It's PERRSNICKETEE. Your whole journey and how you show up in your energy inspires me every day. So thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate it. Again, if you want me to come out on a weekly basis, let me know, and I will be happy to continue to pull cards for you. So stay in balance with this Libra, with this big eclipse that's coming up next week. It's the 14th, which is a Saturday. make sure that you let some things go. It's about eliminating what is no longer working so that you can create space